what's up YouTube world? It's me, T-Bone, and just taking a little walk, doing a little vlog through the cherry blossoms, and I'm going to talk about what's new and happening in my life, and yeah, we're going to go from there. So, South Korea, Sunday morning, about 7, 8 o'clock. Oh shoot, my coffee place I go to is closed, no. Alright, I'm going to have to go to another coffee place. That'll give us more places to walk to. Anyway, so started a new job and teaching kindergarten in South Korea, and I have to say I am pretty happy. So I'm going to talk a little bit about why I am happy. So when I was in China, one of the biggest things I learned that for me as a teacher is the old question of time versus money, right? So as an English teacher, you're going to be offered two options: a job that might have a bit more money, or a job that has a bit more time. Now personally, I go with the time option. Each week I teach for about 25 hours, and there's an hour break each day, so 3 hours in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and that's pretty much a wrap. It can be tiring because, yeah, it is kindergarten students, but at the end of the day, that extra time is really what matters to me the most, because it allows me to do a bunch of things that I feel I need to do for my life. So that includes, say, exercising, eating healthy, shopping, cooking, reading books, doing mind maps, and other things that are just, good for your overall development as a person. And the reason why I say this, and I say it honestly as I possibly can say it, is that some people in the ESL world, more recently at my job, have like chips on their shoulders, or just like a toxic attitude, or just kind of like not really sure where they're going. And I've been in this point, and it's not a good place to be. And if you're not working on improving yourself and making your situation better, then you're going to always be stuck in that same position of kind of like misery, confusion, and like, where the hell am I going with my life, right? And so for me, that's what this year is about. 2020 is not about the COVID 2019 virus, that's so last year, but rather it's about setting goals and actually doing the goals. Like, making a New Year's resolution, but constantly following up on the New Year's resolution, asking yourself, am I keeping pace with it? Am I doing it? Asking yourself, how can I get back on track? Questions, so that way you can actually achieve the goals you want to achieve, and you can move forward with your life. So the big one for me this year is to read a book a week, work on my Korean, and try to get published in the TESOL journals of Korea. And so that's the big one. The big one for getting published in the TESOL journals is so that way I can have a little bit more clout, because it's always about the clout, and from there try to get a university teaching job in South Korea, so I can have more time to explore like cool places like this, and you guys get more interesting and fun videos. Here's some more cherry blossoms. Wow. Man, this street is just so gorgeous. I absolutely love it. So where I'm at is Bucheon. It's Sunday, so a lot of places are closed on Sunday. So it's finding a good coffee place. And sure, I could get some coffee from the E-Mart right there. But there's a good place called Mega Coffee that does like 2 shots of coffee that's just around here. And just past this sculpture I can walk by. That has a pretty good latte that'll wake me up and allow me to get some more work done. So, what are some of the 50 books that I'm reading this year? So I've been reading just more along the lines of like self-help books. So I've read Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. Jocko Wilson, I think his name is. The Jocko guy, look him up on YouTube. He's like he's the Navy SEAL guy who's like super jacked, and he runs like a podcast with this other guy. I think his name is like Echo, and they talk usually about like the same sort of stuff he talks about in his books, which is like ownership, leadership, and like things you can do to improve yourself. And so one of the things that he really hammers on about is taking responsibility for everything, which can be difficult sometimes, and sometimes it can be very hard to do. But when you do that, you truly do grow, because it goes back to that same question of like, what am I doing? Where am I going with my life? How can I improve? Etc., etc., etc. So you can become the best possible person you can be. And so for me, these sort of books have really been helping. Today I'm going to Mind Map, a book by Seth Godin. He wrote the book Purple Cow. Very curious book. I read it. It's about being outstanding, essentially, is the message. Is to be a successful product in the business world, you have to have a product that's outstanding, because the market is so crowded with so much competition that if it's not outstanding, then you'll just get washed away in the competition. Holy cow. It's closed again. No, I swear it's 8 o'clock. At least when I left, it was 8 o'clock. I'm gonna keep walking around, see if I can find a coffee place that's open. And if I can't, well, that's surprising, because usually like all these places are open by now. I don't have my phone, so I can't give you the exact time. That one's dead, so I'm just kind of it's charging right now, so I guess we'll keep walking around and exploring. Anyway, I think that's it for this video. Tell me what your year's goals are in the comments below. Are you doing a big goal, small goal? What are your strategies for achieving those goals? That would be interesting to know. And together we can share and create a community where we are traveling, exploring new places, new ideas, new thoughts, and growing as people. That's all for this video. Thanks, and have a nice day.